everybody. I wanted to share a bit of a different video. I don't know if it's exactly going to be a day in the life per se, but I wanted to do kind of a day in our homeschool life and share kind of what a homeschool day looks like for us. This will change. I will do one of these again because we are in our first week of homeschool to a new year. So we're still, every single year when we start school, we have to get into a new rhythm. We have to get comfortable again. I haven't even put up our rhythm charts yet. Regardless though, we're back into the swing of things and we're having like a fun day. Today is Wednesday and it's our field trip day. So we're like fun kind of activity day. So I thought it was a good time to share this with you guys and just do kind of a homeschooly video. So right now we've already started and you probably saw that already, but the kids are at the table. I don't know if you can see over there. And they are starting their first little bits where they don't need me. Every morning is a little bit different. Usually I wake up a little earlier. I slept till like 7:30 this morning. And then I took a really like thorough shower. So the kids made their own breakfast this morning, which sometimes they do. Sometimes I make breakfast for everybody. Sometimes they make breakfast. So I didn't film the breakfast portion or like that for what a day in the life might look like, but we've just begun school, so you're gonna see our whole school day and what we do around that. So I thought it would be just kind of different, kind of fun, maybe just a little bit of insight. The only thing is, I will say at the beginning of this video, I'm not gonna film me actively teaching them with audio, and you're not gonna see up close to any of their work, just because as much as I really love to share homeschool stuff and I want to share more with you guys, protecting my kids' personal learning and just their personal bits from YouTube is really important to me. So you're not going to really see me actively speak what I'm teaching unless it's incredibly neutral. Does that make sense? YouTube can be a tricky place when you're filming children, and I have their consent to film this school day, but I film it in a way where like nothing they don't want goes on. Does that make sense? So I just, for their privacy, I don't film exactly. I'm not gonna show you the pages they're working on. I'm not gonna show you what they're writing or things like that, but you'll still get a good picture of what we're doing today. That makes sense, and I hope that doesn't come off weird, but anyway, cheers to protecting kids on YouTube, right? So, okay. I'm gonna get started. I need to read Mackenzie's read aloud portion, and we need to get started on a couple of things. So welcome to our day in the life of homeschool. Cody's home today, so we kind of picked an adventure day to do this. So sometimes when I'm getting ready, Grayson has busy boxes to play with right here that he just pulls out, and while I kind of set Mackenzie up for her school day, because he and I work one-on-one together, and Mackenzie does a lot more independent work. So while I do her reading or something, if he doesn't have something to do independently, then he can just like fiddle around with busy boxes, and that's kind of how we manage that. For those who don't know, we use the curriculum from Blossom and Root. We absolutely love it. I have a couple of reviews on my channel if you want to check those out. But we are starting for 5th grade. We're reading the book Frindle, so that's what we are reading. She said Frindles again. Chapter 3, the question. Grace, would you like to see the picture? Alright, hello everybody. Today we decided to take the kids to the zoo as our little field trip, so that's where we are. Thought I would fill you guys in. We've had lunch, we went out for lunch, and then came to the zoo, so we're spending the afternoon here. This is how we're doing our school day today.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within.
Hey everyone, I hope you have enjoyed watching this homeschool routine / homeschool day in the life. It's a little bit of a mix of both, but it is a really good kind of glimpse into what a normal day of homeschool could look like for us. We are what I like to call like table homeschoolers. We do our homeschooling on the kitchen table when we're doing work that needs to be written or things like that. But we personally like to do a pretty good mix of topics being actively taught and hands-on learning, like field trips or experiments outside or hikes and adventures and things like that. So we like a nice mix of both, but for the sake of rhythm, because rhythm is really important in our home and in the way I run our home and the way we homeschool it has been since the kids were incredibly small. We do come to the table each morning to kind of collect our lessons, so it's a really good kind of glimpse into what a given morning any day of the week will look like in our home. Now sometimes we don't have any paperwork and sometimes it's like science experiments and crafts and things like that. It just depends on the day. We do try to get out about once a week at least to go somewhere active, somewhere really hands-on where we can learn about some topics that we are currently learning about in school, or maybe apply those things we're learning to. So that's what today was. You guys saw us do some schoolwork in the morning, and then we headed off to the zoo as a family for like a little field trip day. And then throughout the week we have other homeschooling activities, and almost all the homeschooling activities, well, all of the ones that we've ever been a part of are always in the afternoon or the evening. So morning school time works really well for us because that way we can get the bulk of the day done. I know in my schedule that means I'm sitting down between those hours with no distractions, giving all my attention to each of my kids to help them learn whatever it is we're learning. And then in the afternoons, that's when we're going to lessons, homeschool meetups, sports classes, field trips, anything that we have signed up for that month or semester, I guess. And that's kind of how we just flow the rhythm of our homeschooling. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope that it was insightful to just take a peek into somebody else's homeschool day and what that can look for, or look like rather. Like I said in the video, we follow Blossom and Root curriculum. This is our second year following curriculum. Previously, we unschooled and then I created my own curriculum, and then eventually we needed to move on to something that I could purchase, print, and use, and Blossom and Root was the perfect fit for that. I'm not affiliated with them. I purchased their curriculum with my own money, and I have a couple of reviews on my channel about Blossom and Root, actually one pretty recently. So if you want to click on this playlist about homeschooling. You'll find that, I think, in the last homeschool video I did was the updated Blossom and Root curriculum review. So if you're interested in that, then go check that out. But as always, if you guys want to see more homeschooling specific content and you guys have an idea of what you would really like to see, or if there's a video idea that you want me to do, please comment down below and let me know. I always love to hear your feedback. You guys are a huge source of ideas for me, and you guys give me a different perspective that I don't always think about when providing videos for you. Sometimes it can be a little bit hard on this end to think about what somebody might want to watch. So if you guys have any questions or things that you would like to see in the future, definitely leave those down below. But besides that, I'm gonna let you guys move on with your day. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope it was a cozy moment for you. I hope it left you with a light feeling. And I hope you enjoy your weekend doing whatever it is you're doing. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in my next one. Bye, friends.